My husband hid his kids from me. Now he wants me to play mom. I have always been firmly child-free. So much so that I underwent sterilization to ensure I'd never have children. I made my stance clear to anyone I dated. No kids, no exceptions. My life is exactly how I want it to be. I own a successful honeymoon planning business, make excellent money, and travel the world while only working a few hours a week. I love my freedom. I love my independence. And most of all, I love that I never have to be responsible for anyone but myself. Last year, I married my husband, believing we were on the same page. He always told me he didn't want kids, and I thought we were the perfect match. Two financially stable, adventurous people who valued their autonomy. We kept our finances separate except for a joint account for bills, and everything seemed perfect, until 5 days ago. That was when my husband sat me down and dropped a bombshell I never saw coming. He admitted that he had 2 kids, a 10-year-old boy and a 7-year-old girl, and that he'd been paying child support for them this entire time. I had no idea. I felt betrayed. He had hidden something so massive from me for so long, and worse, he had lied about his stance on kids. But that wasn't even the worst part. He then told me that he was thinking about fighting for 50-50 custody, not because he wanted to be a father to them, but because paying child support was cutting into his fun money. I was livid. Not only had he deceived me, but now he wanted me to step up and take care of these kids while he worked his 12 to 16-hour nursing shifts, all because he didn't want to pay as much child support. They're old enough to take care of themselves, he argued. It won't be that much work. But let's be real. Who do you think would be the one picking them up from school? Who would be responsible for feeding them, helping with homework, dealing with their emotions, their needs, their daily lives? Me, the woman who never wanted kids in the first place. So I told him straight up, if you fight for custody, I'm leaving. We have a prenup, so the divorce will be simple. My business, my savings, my money, and my home, everything stays with me. I don't need his financial support, and I certainly don't need the baggage of a custody battle or the responsibility of raising children I never wanted. He, of course, called me selfish. He said I should step up and support him so he could have more money for himself. But I refused to let him guilt-trip me into sacrificing my happiness and freedom for his convenience. This is not what I signed up for. This is not the life I agreed to. And honesty, above all, is what matters. He made his choices, and now I'm making mine. I'm not going to play stepmom to kids I never wanted, for a man who never respected me enough to tell me the truth. So I gave him 2 choices. Stay in the marriage and keep his current arrangement, paying child support like he always has. Fight for custody, lose me, and deal with his responsibilities on his own. He made his choice. Now he's packing his bags. And I'm moving on, child-free, drama-free, and with no regrets.